Hi everybody, welcome to my first vlog of 2018. Happy New Year to you all, hope you all had a good Christmas as well. I'm ready to hit 2018 hard and achieve all those goals. So that's what my vlog today is about. So I'm going to be talking about goal setting, what sort of goals you want to set, why you're setting them, and how you're going to achieve them as well. So I think it's such a great idea to hit the reset button as we start a new year. A lot of people are a bit like, oh no, it can't be a new year, new you. Well, maybe it's just a better you, and it's a chance to, like I say, hit the restart button and get going with a few things that you've sort of been putting off or that you weren't sure how to go about starting to achieve them. So for me, every year I do set goals for what I want to achieve with my business or what I want to achieve personally. So it's quite individual, obviously they're your goals, and it's up to you what you want to set, whether it's a fitness goal, whether it's a business goal, whether it's to get a promotion, get a new job, move into a new career path, or it might be something that you want to make some conscious changes within your life. Like, I'm going to try really hard to reduce the amount of plastic that we use, and that's something that I feel is really important. So that's one of my goals this year. I'm going to be doing a little challenge over the coming weeks to see if I can buy all of our food without buying any plastic. So I'm going to keep you updated on how that's going. But that's one of my goals. Another one is to try and shop small. So I feel like we need to really support local businesses. There's so many great things around you, you've just got to find them, be prepared to sort of take a bit of time to locate all these lovely things and actually support the businesses around you. We see a lot of like big chains moving in to small towns, which is a real shame. So I think it's time we sort of up our game and get behind local businesses. So those are two of my goals, so I'll keep you updated on how they go. I've also set myself a fitness goal that I want to be able to deadlift 100 kilos by the end of my 2-month period that I've planned out. So I'll keep you updated on that as well. But it's nice to have little challenges. I've got lots of other goals as well for what I want to do with my business, and also some more fitness goals as well, but that was sort of one of my main ones. So those are just a few of mine. So now it's sort of finding the route to achieving them. But I think before we find that route, you've got to understand why you want to achieve those goals. So a lot of my clients will come to me and be like, oh, I want to lose weight. Okay, fine. Why do you want to lose weight? So some people might say so that I can look great in an outfit for a party, or so I can get some of my old jeans on, which is fine. But then you've got to look a bit deeper, and why is it that you want to look good for that party? Why is it that you want to put those jeans on? Something like a really good example would be so that if you've lost weight, you can then spend time playing with your kids and not be out of breath, can't struggle to keep up with them. And that if you're losing weight, ultimately you've also made some other conscious changes, which is going to include being more active and eating a better diet, which are going to have a sort of trigger effect on other sort of aspects of your life. So yes, you'll have lost weight from eating a healthier diet, but you've also improved loads of other sort of aspects of your health. Cardiovascular health and things like that are all going to benefit. So then you're going to live hopefully longer and a healthier life, which again is going to make you happier in the long run, rather than something that's sort of an aesthetic goal, or you're sort of trying to seek validation from others. That's a common one that I think is probably common with both male and females, but is probably more spoken about within the sort of girl world, because we see a lot of social media stars, celebrities and what have you, that look amazing but don't actually realise that actually they don't look like that in real life, and you're comparing yourself to a photoshopped image, and that actually a lot of that isn't sustainable either, and a lot of it isn't even healthy. Yes, they may have a six-pack, but actually their mental health has suffered a lot from it, because they've not been able to go out with friends, see family, sit down and have a meal with their other half at night, and they spend every hour of their day counting their macros and everything like that. So yes, they may look great in a magazine shoot, but actually for you to compare yourself to them is not healthy. So yeah, when we're sort of looking at goals, think about why you want to achieve them. What is it that's going to make you happy? That, you know, being a size 8, when you get to size 8, will you actually be happy? Or will you be happy if you could deadlift your own body weight or do 10 pull-ups? Something like that is quite rewarding in comparison to sort of comparing yourself and trying to sort of morph into this perfect shape. So yeah, that's my sort of main point about setting your goals. Why do you want to achieve them, and what is it that's going to make you happy from them, happy and healthy? And don't forget, like I said, about the mental health thing. Health isn't just sort of how you look on the outside, it's very much what's going on in here, and that's very closely linked to the amount of exercise you're doing and what fuel you're putting in your body. That's another sort of area of your health that will really benefit from making positive changes to your diet. Actually fueling your body with good nutrient dense food is going to make you feel a lot better, have a lot more energy, and have positive effects on your mental health too. Okay, so next bit to talk about is how you're going to achieve your goals once you've decided what they are. So like I said before, if it's a weight loss goal, then you've got to break it down. So sort of go back to basics. Where are we going to start? And so for me, the first change that you can make is with your diet. So a lot of people might say, right, so goal is to have a healthier diet. Okay, how do we do that? So break it down and think about today. What are you going to eat today? What are you going to eat tomorrow? What are you going to eat for the rest of the week? Write it down. Break it up into each meal and what ingredients you'll need. Buy those ingredients and stick to your plan. The only way that you're going to have success is through consistency. And if you've got a plan laid out that you can follow that keeps it simple and sort of effective, then you're going to have much sort of higher success rates than if you were to just sort of wing it day by day. I know what I should be eating each day, but I also write it down so that I can sort of say, yeah, I've done this, I've done that, I've prepped for this, and I know that tomorrow night I'm going to be working late, so I need something out the freezer that I've made before, or I need something really quick like scrambled eggs because it's late. I'll get back in, do it quickly, rather than getting back and thinking, I'll have a sandwich or not have anything, or pick something up on the way back which isn't going to be what my body needs. So yeah, plan it, go into detail, really go into detail. That's where sort of the key to success lies, is covering all bases. And the other thing with setting goals is that if you can identify an area that's going to perhaps be your downfall, then you're halfway there to stopping it being a downfall. If you know that you've got a heavy weekend coming up, going out with friends, be as good as you can during the week. Be great, eat really well, drink loads of water, stay hydrated around those sort of social events, and then it's not going to have as big an impact. But if you're sort of like, oh well, this week's a write-off, then that's that done, then you've ruined a whole week rather than just 2 days. So yeah, identify your downfalls, and then you're hopefully not going to get tripped up as much. So another sort of example, just give you a few more to get sort of the brain ticking. If you wanted to run a 5k race and you're currently running 1 kilometre with ease, then think about how you're going to get to that 5 kilometre goal. You're not just going to go straight out and run it. You're going to break it down into little sort of sections. Improve your endurance, gradually creep it up. Improve your speed with a bit of interval training. And then hopefully that will head you towards your goal, and you'll achieve it successfully. And those are sort of probably the best examples, but they still apply to anything else. Like if you want your business to do well, what's going to be your key thing? I need more customers. How am I going to get more customers? And then break it down like that. Work out who your customers are. Why aren't they seeing you? That kind of thing is going to contribute to improving the bigger picture. So yeah, those are probably my sort of tips. Is A, what are your goals? B, why are you achieving them? Make sure there's sort of a deeper meaning to them, and they're not just sort of a, yeah, I want to do this because everyone else is doing it. It's got to be personal to you. And then 3, how you're going to achieve them. Break it down. Make small goals that are going to contribute to the greater picture. So I hope that's helped give you some ideas on goal setting. That's how I work. I always think of it, break it into chunks. It doesn't seem as hard or unrealistic if you've got little goals to achieve, rather than just thinking, oh my god, I've got one massive goal, how am I going to get there? Break it down, keep it simple. All the best for 2018. I'll keep lots more vlogs coming your way. I've got lots of exciting things to talk about, so keep an eye out, make sure you subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.